guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm looking barefaced because I'm going to do a makeup tutorial, and I want to kind of do a thing called kind of trend on trial, where I do some of the makeup trends that I really like. So today I'm doing strobing makeup. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's all about having that glow where you're basically highlighted to the guards and you just have an iridescent glow, and I absolutely love that. And I think it's a little bit hard to do if you're an oily person because there's a fine balance between looking oily and looking glowy. So hopefully I'm able to achieve that. So today I'm working in collaboration with House of Fraser, who have their Beauty Confidential events that are going to be happening in store from the 7th to the 22nd of September, and they're going to be having £10 off 30 favourites when you buy a House of Fraser favourites. But they've got products such as the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which I love, the NARS Audacious lipstick. There's going to be so much activity happening in store and online, so make sure you check out the link in my description box. And I actually think that everything I'm showing in this video will also have £10 off in store, so make sure you guys check that out. And if you want to top up on your beauty, this is definitely going to be the time to do it. So in the meantime, I'm going to get started and I'm going to show you how I do that strobing look, and I'm going to make it a chatty video because I really like chatty videos. Number one, I'm using the Light Masters primer from Giorgio Armani, and this is just a really nice primer just to start off with your foundation. This primer has kind of got some kind of iridescent glow to it, you know, just underneath. And I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it's kind of got this kind of fluorescentness to it, which I know could be a bit scary if you're like, hold on, why does my face look iridescent like this? But when you put your foundation on, it's going to look absolutely flawless. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer Foundation. This is a new foundation I've started to use, and it's quickly become a favorite of mine. I feel like I've been wearing it all the time, and I love the applicator. So when it comes to like just rubbing on my foundation, I like to use a kabuki brush nowadays, but I use my hands and I use all kinds of different things. So this foundation is more like a concealer and foundation at the same time, and it just gives me absolutely amazing coverage without looking heavy. I just love the way this foundation looks for me. And then I go ahead and apply my concealer, and it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I feel like this is my favorite concealer. It's just never gonna change basically. And I just put that underneath my eyes and along the bridge of my nose. And I do feel like the concealing part is quite important as well to really aid that highlighting when you come to do it. And I'm kind of doing reverse contouring by using a concealer colour underneath my my cheekbone area, and that helps it to pop a little bit, because with strobing you kind of don't contour. Then gonna go ahead and just add my powder like I normally would, just underneath to set everything. Right, so my brows are done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do my eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay Smoky palette, and for me, I just like to use golds. I feel like if you're gonna do something that is stroby, go gold or go home. I'm using Dirty Sweetly on my lid, and I found that if I just put a colour on the center of my eye, it looks better than when I put it on all over. Then I'm going to use Radar, which is slightly darker, just on the outskirts. And then I'm going to use Whiskey, which is a matte brown, just to kind of bridge everything off and blend it all in together. For me, I always like a winged eyeliner to finish my eye looks. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Clinique Chubby Lash Fattening Mascara just to put this on my lashes before I put on my falsies. You guys know I am a falsie girl for life. So now I'm gonna start the strobing part, and strobing is not a complicated thing. For me, it's basically just using really good highlighter and just not using any contour, or very little contour, and then using your favorite bronzers and stuff just to add more dimension and color and stuff to yourself. And so I'm using this brightening brick, which is from Bobbi Brown. I love Bobbi Brown, and I'm using a Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush, but I like to kind of grip it so that I can select from these two areas, because I feel like these ones are the warmer golds and bronzes, and I'm just gonna go wild and just put that over here. I kind of do it in a C shape. Now, funny thing is I do have a lot on, but you really can't tell that much on camera. But what it is giving me is just a really nice kind of iridescent glow. And I quite like bronzing just down the middle of my face and in like a T shape as well. And I'm gonna go ahead with the blushy color that's on this as well and just add a little bit of blush to myself. Then I'm using this terracotta bronzing powder from Guerlain, and it smells delicious. Now, I'm not a big bronzing powder user, but I really do feel like it makes such a difference, especially if you want to do something that looks really glowy and dewy without looking oily. So guys, that is my strobing tutorial. I hope you guys like that, and it's got a kind of glowy iridescent look that you found very easy to do. I think sometimes there are makeup trends with like big names and you're like, what is that? It's all about getting that perfect glow, and I hope you guys can see, and it's easy for you to do. Let me know if you recreate it. As I mentioned, I'm working in partnership with House of Fraser. They've got their amazing Beauty Confidential events that are going to be happening in stores all over. Lots of the products that I've used in this video will have £10 off when you buy a House of Fraser favorite, so make sure you check out my description bar below and get yourself into store and get yourself some goodies. In the meantime, I will catch you later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.